it's a pleasure to welcome American actor and comedian Michael Rapaport here in studio. Michael, thank you so much and welcome once again. You've been here so many times throughout the war, including in the early days. And now, more than 2 years later, you get a sense of what's going on in the country and to meet with hostage families and with hostages as well. Talk to us about that.
It's been an incredible experience. It's been a privilege to be able to come here. This is my 8th trip. I'd never been here before, October 7th, 2023. And it feels different, fortunately, Baruch Hashem. You know, it's not as tense. Obviously, the loss, you can't change it. There's nothing that can fix so much loss, so much devastation, so much fear and anxiety. But I believe in the Jewish people. I believe in the people of Israel. And we need to keep pushing forward. But it's been an incredible experience for everybody. I just, you know, been able to document it loudly and publicly. But it's been a real privilege.
And how has the reception been from the Israeli public? They know you well.
Overwhelming. And just, I never expected anything or to be received in any way, or I didn't come here with any preconceived notions or anything. But the reception's been, I feel so much love here, and I feel so much love for the people here and the state itself. So it's been beautiful.
It's so interesting to hear a celebrity like yourself, a well-known actor like yourself, speaking the way you are. Just this week, around 200 celebrities took to signing a petition to free Marwan Barghouti.
Yeah.
A man with Israeli blood on his hands, a Fatah leader, imprisoned, serving 5 life sentences.
And he ain't getting out. He ain't getting out.
Michael, help us understand why Hollywood as such would be taking this case on.
To be totally honest, I have no clue. There's so many more deserving people in America alone that are imprisoned that do not and should not be imprisoned. This is an animal. This is a terrorist, and he ain't never getting out. You got that? He's never getting out. You could sign, you could protest, all you want. He's an animal, and he's right where he should be, and he should die in prison. Period. And there, like I said, there's so many people in the United States alone that have been imprisoned, not guilty, and it happens, and they get out all the time. Focus on them. This dog, this pig, this killer is not coming out. I don't understand. I get asked it all the time. It's as frustrating to me and as confusing to me as it is to everybody else.
It certainly is, and it begs the question as well. Throughout the war, there seemed to be, for the most part, a deafening silence from the celebrity world when people were at a music festival on the 7th of October, massacred, abducted. We now know the horrors of what transpired in the terror tunnels of Gaza. Where were these celebrities then? Why were they not signing petitions to free the civilians who were abducted from a music festival in southern Israel more than 2 years ago?
I agree. And I feel like the celebrities, they're a microcosm for a bigger problem. It's just they're the ones that we know. They're the ones that we might have been fans of. They're the ones that people are familiar with, that you follow. But it's a microcosm for a bigger problem. I don't know how after 2+ years people could still be so uneducated and uninformed and choose the side of hate. Like I said, it's baffling and it's confusing to me how we've gotten to this place.
What are your insights then, your thoughts around the anti-Israel protests that happened almost immediately after the 7th of October on elite student campuses in America?
It was surprising. It's not surprising now. It was surprising. I think they showed up on October 8th in New York City and on campuses with beautifully printed signs and beautifully printed flags as if they knew something was going to happen. This didn't start on October 7th. Obviously, Israel, unfortunately, has lost the PR propaganda war terribly. And we need to fix that. And Jews need to fix that because we now are the only group of people where it's accepted to call for violence publicly throughout my country, throughout my city, and it's unacceptable. So, you know, I don't know how we got here, but here we are. But as far as those protests on October 8th, it was almost as if they knew something was going to happen.
And how do you fix it? You say this needs to be fixed. Many would agree, but realistically, how? More trips, more celebrities coming to visit and see firsthand for themselves what is actually happening on the ground here?
I think it's more people in general. I think Jews need to be more Jewish, be more in tune with their Judaism, lean into their Judaism, and wherever you land, great. There's no such thing as a bad Jew. There are some uninformed Jewish people, but I think the more that you wrap tefillin, the more Torah you read, the more that you come to Israel, the more when you see a Jewish person on the street, you tip your head, you say hello. The smallest thing to the biggest thing. You give your money, you give your heart, you give your prayers. That's what I think we have to work on ourselves, most important, and coming together at least within reason. We're never going to all be aligned. I don't expect any group of people to all be aligned. But I think to be a proud Jew is of the utmost importance, especially in the diaspora and specifically in my country, in America, and specifically in New York.
Such a message of power, unity, and resilience. Michael Rapaport, as always, a pleasure to have you here in studio.
I appreciate you having me again. Thank you.